This week's Torah portion is called Devarim, which are matters or issues. In this context, it's commonly translated as words. These are the matters or issues or words that Moshe shares with the children of Israel. Sefer Devarim, which is the book of Deuteronomy in English, is unique from the other books of Torah. Previously, the Heavenly Father gave the commandments to Moshe. Now Moshe gives the commandments to the children of Israel. The previous generation received the theoretical concept of Torah from heaven. Now this generation receives the practical reality of Torah from Moshe. The first matter of discussion are the conquests thus far. The next matter is an interesting follow-up. Chapter 1, verses 22 and 23 states, "All of you approached me, you said, 'Let us send people ahead of us to scout the land for us, and return to us the route by which we will go up, and which cities we should approach.' The matter pleased me, and I took 12 people from among you, one man from each tribe." It's a bit strange that Moshe projects this incident onto this new generation when the incident of the 12 spies involved the previous generation that died in the wilderness. We now have confirmation that this idea of sending the 12 spies in the Torah portion called Shalach was not the Heavenly Father's idea. In fact, it was not even Moshe's idea. Ironically, it wasn't even the idea of the people standing in front of Moshe today. It was their father's idea. Verse 39 continues, "Your offspring who you said would be prey, and your children who did not know that day good and evil, will come there. I will give it to them, and they will inherit it." Moshe's audience consists of the same offspring and children referenced in verse 39, yet he projects onto them the sins of their fathers who already died in the wilderness. Let's pay attention to the attitude of this new generation that seems to be receiving unfair accusations. This sounds fascinating, but what does it have to do with parental alienation? We learned in the Torah portions called Shemot and Vayera that Moshe was alienated from his biological parents and raised by governmental authorities that caused rampant parental alienation. This trauma proved to be key to Moshe's success in leading a generation of slaves out from such a corrupt government and introducing them to a radical and new code of laws that protected the sanctity of the family, especially the parent-child bond. However, all of this came at a price. We learned that experts including Dr. Amy Baker, Dr. Jennifer Harman, and Brian O'Sullivan identified long-term effects of parental alienation on children. These include low self-esteem, high risk of divorce in the child's own marriage, and difficulty bonding with others, including their own spouses and children. We saw these side effects in Moshe's life. What started as a crack in his relationship between him and his wife and children in the Torah portion called Yitro expanded into full-blown estrangement between him and his biological children. That estrangement expanded even further into an unbreachable chasm between Moshe and this new generation of Israelis. We can hear the pain in Moshe's voice as he realizes that he can't even accompany these people into the Promised Land. Yehoshua, who is Joshua in English, will need to replace Moshe to lead Israel into the Promised Land. Next week's Torah portion is called Va'et Hanan, and it will open with Moshe begging to be allowed into the Promised Land. Should the Heavenly Father change his mind on this?